Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. It is time for card reviews with Acid Train. So, the Journey to Ungoro is coming out mid-April. At least that's what they tell us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the card reveals for Hearthstone. The first card we're going to review is the Arcanologist. 2 mana, 2/3 mage card, battle cry, draw a secret from your deck. Now, the first thing that pops into my head when using this card is in-game, your ice blocks. If you're doing some kind of giant deck, since Reno's going away, you're going to need ice blocks to kind of counteract that. You're not going to get full health, but you'll at least get another turn out of it. It's kind of how I think this is going to work. I'm sure they're going to add, other secrets and that kind of stuff with his expansion and everything. But, we'll just see how it works. I like this card, 2 mana, 2/3. I actually like these better than the 2 mana 3/2s. There's just so much removal for a 3/2 card. Granted, they are strong, don't get me wrong, but I guess I just prefer the 2/3s over the 3/2s. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that one. The next card I want to review is the Dino Size, the Paladin 8 mana epic spell. Set of minions attack and health to 10. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, oh, it's an 8 mana pyroblast. Well, it's really not if you think about it, because there are so many things that can get in the way. Not only are you going to have your counter spells, but you're also going to have possible taunts in the way. I mean, who knows how many taunts are going to come this expansion. And that kind of stuff. So, I mean, you got your Shadow or Deaths. You've got to have a minion on the board for this even to work for a paladin, which is not hard with a paladin. I mean, hero power, and you could do a divine shield deck, and this worked great. I do like it. I think it's fair. 8 mana, I think that's fair. For price. As far as money goes, getting packs and everything, if you're like me and you can't get, $400 worth of packs or 400 packs or whatever it is, some of these epic spells may be harder to get, which is, that's fine, because, sure you'll get them eventually. I think this card will be fun. I don't think it's overpowered at all, but hey, that's just my opinion, right? Alright, let's go on to the third card I want to review. Yes, this was one of my favorites. Elise, the Trailblazer. Battle cry, shuffle a sealed Ungoro pack into your deck. Now, I know you've probably already looked at this, but if you haven't, you're probably asking yourself, what in the world is going on? What's an Ungoro pack? What gets shuffled into your deck? Well, what's really cool is it kind of works like the other Elise, except instead of turning all your cards into legendaries, you get 5 cards put into your hand once you draw the Ungoro pack. And this is what the Ungoro pack is. You get 5 Journey to Ungoro cards in your hand instantly for 2 mana, which is not bad. And I've heard some other people review that say it's a very high probability that you will get a legendary out of at least one of these cards, so that's nice. So I think it's a good card. It's a good RNG card if you like to have fun with RNG decks. It could even be good for possible, ranking on the ladder. So I think it's fun. I think it'll be a fun card to play around with. Let's see, what's next here? Yes, Explore Ungoro. Replace your deck with copies of Discover a Card. That means you get rid of your entire deck. This is a warrior card. You get rid of your entire deck and basically replace them all with Discover cards. could be fun. It definitely gives the warrior to kind of get away from the pirates, right? I think it'll be fun. I don't think it's going to be something that everybody's going to play in their deck. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's going to be interesting RNG to play with this card. So, good card, good idea. I like it. All right, let's see. What's next? Ah, yes. The anti-pirate or the pro-pirate. Who knows? This 2-mana 2/3 Golaka. Is that how you say that? Golaka Crawler. Battle cry, destroy a pirate in game +1/+1. I can see this going either way. You could either have, like your rogue pirates or your warrior pirate decks and that kind of stuff. Use it to buff up, this crawler here, since you're going to have so many pirates anyway, or you're going to see it on the other end and have people play it against the pirate deck. So I could see if pirate is still an issue in the ladder with the expansion, there might be a lot of decks with one or two of these little guys in here, but you never know. I like it. Again, it's a 2-mana 2/3. It's one of my favorite stats on there, and it does destroy a pirate and get a little buff, so not bad. Let's see, where are we at? The Lakari Fellhound. Lakari, I think I'm saying that right. It's a warlock, 4-mana 3/8. It does have taunt. Unfortunately, you do lose 2 cards, but the good news is the next card I'm going to show you is the Warlock Quest card. So when combined with these two, it actually isn't too bad. So let's go ahead and do that. The Lakari Sacrifice. So it's a quest. You discard 6 cards and you get a Nether Portal. Well, there's 2 of your cards right there, right? I mean, 2 cards already gone. You're almost halfway there. So you're asking yourself, well, what's a Nether Portal? Well, let me show you what the Nether Portal is here. It is a 5-mana legendary warlock spell, and it opens a permanent portal, and it summons 3/2 demons at the end of every single one of your every turn. Yeah, every end of your turn. So at the end of every turn, or your turn, you get a 3/2 imp. And the other good news is this thing never leaves the board. You can't kill it, you can't silence it, you can't do anything to it. It just stays there. The only thing it does is take up a slot on the board. That's it. So instead of putting 7 cards out, or 7 minions out there, this counts as a minion, so you can only put 6 more out there. Hey, which is fine for getting a 3/2 imp every turn, at the end of every turn. So I think this is a really cool Warlock quest card. Alright, let's see. What we got next? Ah, yes, Sherazin Corpse Flower. This one is the Rogue Legendary. 5/3. It's not very strong in itself, because, I mean, it's really easy to get rid of, right? I mean, a 4-mana 5/3. It's not terrible, but like I said, it's easy to get rid of. The cool thing about this, though, is I think it's going to be really annoying for people who actually do use this card. So what it does, so if you don't silence it first, obviously, you're looking at it going dormant when it dies. And it produces this here, the Sherazin Seed. And it works kind of like the Portal did for the Warlock. It never leaves the board. You can't silence it. You can't remove it. I don't even think like a Twisting Nether or something like that would get rid of this card. I could be wrong, but I'm just speculating here. And when you do what it says here, when you play 4 cards in a turn, you revive the minion. So, boom, you get him back. So it's just going to be play 4 cards, get him back. Play 4 cards, get him back. So it might be nice. Like I said, the stats are not that great on him, but it could be annoying to play against. That's for sure. All right, let's see. The next card we have, oh yes, the Swamp King Dread, the Hunter Legendary. This is a 2-edged sword, in my opinion, because you have things. Well, first of all, it's a 7 mana, 9/9 beast, the Hunter Legendary. After your opponent plays a minion, this card will automatically attack it. So you've got this on the board. Your opponent plays a Loot Hoarder, it instantly attacks the Loot Hoarder or whatever. The only problem is, I know you're probably thinking this too, Pit Snakes, Emperor Cobras, stuff like that. So as soon as it attacks it, it's gone. Those 2 cards, the Pit Snake and the Emperor Cobras, are not really played right now anyway. So I don't see it being an issue. Now there may be, like I said, there may be other cards that come up with this expansion pack that would take care of stuff like this, but who knows? Who knows? All in all, not a bad card. 7 mana, 9/9, not too bad. All right, what else we got here? The Tar Creeper. Yep. This one's not great. This is probably the least favorite on my list here. 3 mana, 1/5. It has 2 attack when it's your opponent's turn. So, it's a 3/5 when it's not your turn. But, you can't attack with it or anything. It does have taunt, but, I don't see this being used at all, really. I kind of see this coming up in, like RNG situations and that kind of thing, or in popping up in arenas or something like that. But I don't see this going in the ladder or anything like that. I could be wrong. It is an elemental. We don't know a lot of the cards that could impact elemental cards. But we'll see. But as of right now, I don't think it's going to get played. All right, what else we got? Oh, we got the last one. The Tortolan Shell Razor. I guess that's how you say that. A priest, 4 mana, 2/6 with taunt. And then when it dies, you give a friendly minion +1/+1. It's not a terrible card. I know some folks have kind of been dogging it, but it's a 2/6 with taunt. Yeah, it's 4 mana, but it does have a death rattle effect. It's a priest card, so you buff the crap out of it. So I think all in all, it's a decent card. I wouldn't give it a 10 or anything, but it's not terrible. Let me know what you think about any of these cards that I went over today. Let me know what your thoughts are, any combinations that could possibly be done. Some of the cards that are not getting rotated out in Standard. I'm not a big Wild player. I like playing Standard just to kind of keep up with that style of gameplay. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope to see you soon. Have a good night.